Rework new Ariana Grande versus old Ariana Grande, the final episode 113. Okay, Cammy and Kula Diamond and Star Butterfly, let go now.
Oh, Kula Diamond, ready now, I'm hate you.
Okay, Ariana Grande, kill C Paul Walker, now Ariana Grande. Okay, Kula Diamond, fight C Team US gang.
Next up on WCTR, the news, we try to make it interesting and not depressing.
This is Leanne, forget WCTR news. Foreigners are coming, who are they and why should we care? The FDA warns shampoo is killing your unborn child, plus protests continue outside the Zebra Bar Candy Company now for traffic and transit with Richard Burns.
That's right, Leanne, I'm Richard Burns. The aftermath of the devastating earthquake continues. Travel is still severely restricted. Casualties, which is truly unfortunate, as it makes for incredibly boring news. The federal government is still refusing aid to help rebuild bridges, and everyone is blaming each other. The governor is threatening to bomb Australia despite scientific proof it wasn't their fault. Richard Burns, WCTR.
Police say gang trouble is on the rise again, especially in Los Santos. Forces believe it is linked to the rising drugs trade, while others blame the fascist pig. Also in gang news, customs officials report a huge influx of Russian mobsters and cheap weapons since the fall of the wall. The governor office said everything is okay. In Vinewood news, rapper Mad Dog was celebrating the launch of his new clothing line. Richard caught up with him.
Thing about Mad Dog is I'm thinking about becoming a superstar. I mean, you know, I've done everything I can do in the rap game. I won shit hands down. Nobody can handle me, you know. Lifetime champ, no shit. Can I say shit?
Oh hey man, it's cool.
That's cool. Okay, no shit. I got clothes. I got labels coming out. You know what I'm saying, I'm doing drinks. I got shoes, tires, rims, thinking, you know, next day just being a full-on superstar. You know, you get to wear a tight suit and nail a lot of tail, you dig? You know what I do in real life. Oughta get me a drink though right now, cause I'm thirsty, you know.
What a troubled man, sounds like he should lay off the sauce all.
Team US gang. Oh, Ariana Grande fight now, Ariana Grande.
Okay, extentation, kill now, extentation. So today a Tourette's theater group banned from the park, unless they take up mine. And finally, in foreign news, a suspected US agent was caught in Panama selling weaponry to right-wing guerrillas, causing a major incident, but we plan mostly to gloss over the implications and hope you enjoy some sporting activity tonight. The State Department is advising against foreign travel. This was Leanne, forget WCTR news. Let's be careful out there.
Turn over in case you learned something. The news is next.
Leanne, forget WCTR news. Unfair and skewed for you in the top stories. Everyone is trying to kill you, but at least you're not in prison yet. Disgraced movie star Jack Howitzer broke his silence recently following his on-air murder of radio host Billy Dexter, facing trial and a possible death sentence. Howitzer spoke to Richard. WCTR would like to be clear, we did pay for this interview.
That's right, Leanne, I am Richard Burns here in Los Santos prison. As we all know, since politicians stopped musicians from coming here about shooting your woman on drugs, everyone is now questioning their sexuality. Jack Howitzer, you're facing a death sentence. How do you feel about that?
I broke out of a POW camp in Korea, alright? So I'll be out of here soon.
Correct me if I'm wrong. That was a movie, and it wasn't real.
Oh no, it was real. I'm a veteran of over 40 films, but I've got a different Ho Chi now. Say hello to the newsman, Ho Chi.
Hey, hello, Jack Howitzer.
You want me to kill you like the last Ho Chi? Say it like an Asian girl.
A he-wo hi.
Well, Jack Howitzer, that is a fine prison bitch. Where can I get one of those? Haha. Richard Burns, WCTR News.
The trial of allegedly disgraced police officers Frank Tenpenny and Eddie Pulaski began yesterday, although Mr. Pulaski was not at court personally. Prosecutors maintain both are guilty of murder, racketeering, drug running, and sexual offenses. Defense maintain officers are just doing their job. Government officials are denying any knowledge of black helicopters that were recently seen flying over the state.
Black helicopters? How? What black helicopters?
That clears it up. A Las Venturas institution, Caligula, is forced to admit that it was recently robbed. It's the first major heist carried out on a Venturas casino. In 30 years, government officials are not ruling out foul play. Meanwhile, no explanation has been forthcoming as to why the Sherman stopped generating electricity for a few hours recently. One bystander blamed aliens who drink electricity before deflowering virgins. I'm Leanne, forget WCTR News. It's going to get worse, trust me.
Next, see Crazy Dave Team US Gang former Team Big Gang. See Crazy Dave news next.
This is Leanne Forget WCTR News, and Cammy and Juri died. See Crazy Team Big Gang. See Crazy Dave all today.
That's right, Leanne. I'm Richard Burns. See Cammy died. See Crazy Dave. Kun Lee died. See Team Big Gang Crazy Dave.
Yes, Richard Burns. See Ariana Grande dies. See Crazy Dave.
Yes, Kun Lee Team US Gang. See Crazy Dave.
Yes, Richard Burns. See Cammy Team US Gang. Crazy Dave Team US Gang.
Yes, Leanne Forget Fight. See Cammy. I'm Hate You Ariana Grande. Leanne. See Juri Street Fighter 6 Leanne.
Oh, Leanne died. See Crazy Dave. See Team Big Gang Leanne. Thank you, Cammy. See Crazy Dave Team Big Gang and Leanne Forget WCTR News and Cammy. See Ariana Grande Lim Hate Crazy Dave John F. Kennedy Last Games.
Tekken 8 see Akuma and Terry Bogard King of Fighter and Street Fighter 6 see Cammy see 1994 Street Fighter 2 news this next.
Leanne Forget WCTR News. See Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 Akuma now characters WTCRC Akuma Tekken see Akuma. Richard Burns call this Akuma News.
That's right, Leanne. I'm Richard Burns. See Akuma Tekken and Terry Bogard King of Fighter and Street Fighter 6 now characters. Ariana Grande see Cammy Street Fighter 6 characters all today Cammy.
Yes, Richard Burns. See Akuma now Tekken 8 this characters. Akuma now characters now Richard Burns.
Okay, Richard Burns, the Tekken 8 see Akuma. Hey, ha ha ha, Richard Burns.
No, Richard Burns characters, Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8 now this Rue and Juri. And now Tekken 8 now Richard Burns. Thank you Cammy and Akuma. And Terry Bogard, thank you, Richard Burns, WCTR News.
See Ariana Grande Tekken 8 this the characters, Jun Kazama and Akuma Kazama now Tekken 8 Ariana Grande now Tekken 8. Leanne Forget see Akuma now Street Fighter 6 now this the characters and Aki and Lily and Monon and Marissa now Leanne Forget.
The rails are great and long. Bolivia's not bad either. Or Peru. You'll be surprised to find out how the party never stops.
How's the food?
Well, a lighter is you need to cook up food, but there's scarcely time to eat, my boy. You'll meet fascinating people, feel so comfortable you'll rip your clothes off and howl for days. Next.
Star Butterfly and Cammy and Kula Diamond and Ariana Grande ready now. I'm Hate You. Okay, old Ariana Grande kill now. I'm sorry, new Ariana Grande fight now. New Ariana Grande. Okay, Cammy and Kula Diamond and Star Butterfly let go now.
Israel and Palestine and Lebanon Gaza War 2 turnover. In case you learned something, the news is next.
Leanne Forget WCTR News. Unfair and skewed for you in the top stories. Everyone is trying to kill you, but at least you're not in a World War II Gaza bomb. Yet disgraced movie star Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu broke his silence recently following his on-air murder. Palestine Gaza host Ismail Haniyeh died. See Ismail Haniyeh bomb assassinated. Iran bomb. Israel force Richard Burns. See Gaza bomb all today Palestine.
That's right, Lee, and I am Richard Burns. See bomb is real as Hezbollah confirmed the death of its chief. Hassan Nasrallah, Iran tightened the security bomb. Tehran's emergency move hours after of IDF strike kills Nasrallah. Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. Reuters, citing officials said Khamenei had been shifted to a secure location in Iran earlier in the day. Khamenei chaired an emergency meeting of the National Security Council. Watch for more. As Hezbollah confirmed death its chief. Iran tightened security of Supreme Leader Iran Supreme Lead Ali Khamenei shifted to secure location in Iran. Reuters. Richard Burns. See Palestine friends Lebanon RBAC for Iran.
Richard Burns. We are in the midst of tough war against the evil axis of Iran and Palestine and Lebanon that seeks to destroy us. Seeks to destroy Israeli Prime Minister admits IDF involved in tough war too.
Fierce close-range clashes underway between Hezbollah and Israeli troops. Israeli Benjamin Netanyahu reacted to IDF loss and its Lebanon Grand invasion. The Israeli Prime Minister vowed to restore normalcy in the northern region of the country.
I want to extend my deepest condolences to the families of our heroes who fell today in Lebanon. May God avenge their blood. May their memory be blessed. We are in the midst of a tough war against the evil Axis Nazi and Iran that seek to destroy us, but that will not happen because we will stand together. And with God's help, we will win together.
Till now, new Ariana Grande kill see old Ariana Grande. I'm sorry, Ariana Grande kill now.
Together, we will bring back our hostages in the sound. We will bring back our rest.
Oh, Cammy, ready now, fight now, Cammy.
Hey, Cammy died. See John F. Kennedy.
That's all today on I Say You Say.
We share last names, but that's about it. I'm Peyton, that's my wife Mary, and this is I Say, You Say, where left is right, and right is wrong.
Or where east meets west, and the west always wins. That wall came down, darling.
Yes, unfortunately it did. I don't know if you saw today's news, so who is in the right in this great dialectical disaster? Is it, as I think, because of share and go for a man and all wear matching jumpsuits, hydroponic form, or kill or be killed, crush the weak and starve the poor, as my wonderful wife. You decide, or let us decide for you. Give us a call, and let my wife, the professor of social Darwinism, or me, lecturer in pointless anthropology, what comes out.
That's the problem with liberals. They don't know when to shut up and enjoy freedom. Let's go to the phones.
Yeah, hi. Here's the deal. I'm really funny, but nobody wants to hire somebody funny. I mean, how is that fair? I mean, I'm white, middle class, very erudite, whatever that means. But people just respond badly to me. I don't understand it.
Are you related to my husband?
I don't think so.
I hope not. And you got a question about politics?
Yeah, sure. I know a lot about politics. Hey, can I do your job? I used to be on the radio back in the day.
Even my husband can't do his job, you strange, pathetic little sap. Let's have a real caller, please.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I'm a first-time caller to the show. I wanted to know what you guys thought about the proposition to ban smoking.
Well, this is a simple issue. Smoking. Democracy at work again in our state. Seems like a good thing when you first look at it, but democracy only works when you agree with it. Then it's best to favor a totalitarian state. I'm not sure about this one.
I think smoking is an invasion of my body, and I've always wanted to shoot people. I'm right behind the proposition.
Me too. Thanks, Michelle.
I also wanted to say hi to my stepbrother Phil, who's been undergoing a hair transplant today. Hey Phil, if you're listening, I hope it sticks this time. I won't tell anyone you got plugged, honey. I'm really proud of you.
That's great, honey. But if you want shout-outs, call the rap station.
That's offensive, and I'm really offended by what you're saying. I'm smarter. This used to be a free country.
When?
Ha! Good point. Gotcha. Yes, good point. But remember, our founding fathers grew tobacco. It relaxed them between stressful stints of genocide and witch burning. And you're so against raising taxes. Smokers pay more taxes than anyone. My grandfather smoked his whole life. He lived until he was 32. So what I'm saying is, why can't we encourage more smoking and use the money to pay for better health care and some cultural programs, bringing expressive...
Next up on WCTR, the news, we try to make it interesting and not depressing.
This is Leanne. Forget WCTR news. Foreigners are coming. Who are they and why should we care? The FDA warns shampoo is killing.
It was dusk, and the sun bled red over the city of Thailand as Chun brought me a sparkling water. A delicate, handsome, lovely young boy. Oh, possibilities. But war is folly, and we can only unite by visiting these epochs of culture, where a man can be himself, smoke cigarettes, dress in gladiator clothing if he likes. We mustn't force our way and culture upon other people's. Rather, breathe it in, become part of it. Maybe Hemingway was right about love. Maybe Ford was. We're all fighting inside to let a wild creature mate in the rain. I travel, therefore I am. This is a show that embraces culture from around the world. Let's take our first caller. Hello?
Yeah, I totally agree with you about Australia. And you're right, the movie's shit. Also, thanks for visiting Colombia. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, yes, fantastic forms of recreation to be had in Colombia. It's a blizzard of excitement. And cheap. The rails are great. And long. Bolivia's not bad either. Or Peru. You'll be surprised to find out how the party never stops.
How's the food?
Well, a lighter is the most you need to cook up food. But there's scarcely time to eat, my boy. You'll meet fascinating people, feel so comfortable you'll rip your clothes off and howl for days. Next caller.
Hi, my name's Geraldine calling from Kansas City. This is a great country. Why would you go anywhere else? It's unpatriotic to travel. I mean, I got war, famine, depression, and pollution right here on my doorstep. And parents, don't sweat, kids. You're a rail after college. They'll come back with ludicrous misconceptions about healthcare, charity, and civilization. Europe is not the real world. This is.
Well, I love to slum about in a dirty youth hostel with communal showers as much as the next man. Of culture, where a man can be himself, smoke, Dress in gladiator clothing if he likes. We mustn't force our way and culture upon other people's. Rather, breathe it in, become part of it. Maybe Hemingway was right about love. Maybe Ford was. We're all fighting inside to let a wild creature mate in the rain. I travel, therefore I am. This is a show that embraces culture from around the world. Let's take our first call. Hello.
Yeah, I totally agree with you about Australia. And you're right, the moon is shit. Also, thinking of visiting Colombia. Do you have any recommendations?
Oh, yes, fantastic forms of recreation to be had in Colombia. It's a blizzard of excitement. Cheap. The rails are great and long. Bolivia's not bad either. Or Peru. You'll be surprised to find out how the party never stops.
How's the food?
Well, a lighter is the most you need to cook up food. But there's scarcely time to eat, my boy. You'll meet fascinating people, feel so comfortable you'll rip your clothes off and howl for days. Next caller.
Yeah, hi. My name's Geraldine calling from Kansas City. This is such a great country. Why would you go anywhere else? It's unpatriotic to travel. I mean, I got war, famine, depression, and pollution right here on my doorstep. And parents, don't let kids Euro-rail after college. They'll come back with ludicrous misconceptions about healthcare, charity, and civilization. Europe is not the real world. This is.
Well, I love to slum about in a dirty youth hostel with communal showers as much as the next man. Sometimes more. But I have to agree, Europe is overrated. Eastern Europe was good for a few years after the wall came down, but even there the police are too strict. You just can't let your hair down. There are far more unexplored pleasures to be had in the Far East. Next caller, you're on the Wild Traveler.
Hey, I've been listening to you go on and on about traveling. Do you know how expensive it is to fly to Asia? Russia saw the light. They're all coming here to set up fine families and run numbers. South America, everyone went extinct there. They have less culture there than the contents of my toilet bowl. Rainforest, schmainforest. And Mexico, if I wanted to be that close to my ancient ancestors, I'd be banging my mother-in-law instead of my wife's best friend.
Look, you can fight like beasts or agree to disagree. I'm sure the summit of your aspirations in life is a cheerleader with fake guns, but some of us think a little more exotically than this. Next caller, vamos, buenos dias and noches. If you don't smile, I won't deep honor. Sorry, got lost for a second. Speak.
Hey, I love this show. I'm a huge fan. I visit all the places you recommended, and in a lot of them, they're still talking about you. I even saw posts.
So who is in the right in this great disaster? Is it, as I think, I guess share and share alike, love your fellow man and all wear matching jumpsuits while working on a collective hydroponic farm growing potatoes, or kill or be killed, crush the weak, and starve the poor? You decide, or let us decide for you. Give us a call, and let my wife, professor in social Darwinism, lecturer in quickness and ecology, work with us.
That's the problem with liberals. They don't know when to shut up and enjoy freedom. Let's go to the phones.
Yeah, hi. Here's the deal. I'm really funny, but nobody wants to hire somebody funny. I mean, how is that fair? I mean, I'm white, middle class, very erudite, you know, whatever that means. But people just respond badly to me. I don't understand it.
Are you related to my husband?
I don't think so.
I hope not. Have you got a question about politics?
Yeah, sure. I know a lot about politics. Hey, can I do your job? You know, I used to be on the radio back in the day.
Even my husband can't do his job, you strange, pathetic little sap. Let's have a real caller, please.
Hi, my name's Michelle. I'm a first-time caller to the show. I wanted to know what you guys thought about the proposition to ban smoking.
Well, this is a simple issue. Smoking. Democracy at work again in our state. Seems like a good thing when you first look at it, but democracy only works when you agree with it. Then it's best to favor a totalitarian state. I'm not sure about this one.
I think smoking is an invasion of my body, and I've always wanted to be involved. I'm right behind the proposition.
Me too. Thanks, Michelle.
I also wanted to say hi to my stepbrother Phil, who's been undergoing a hair transplant today. Hey Phil, if you're listening, I hope it's fixed this time. I won't tell anyone you've got plugs, honey. I'm really proud of you.
That's great, honey. But if you want shout-outs, call the rap station.
That's offensive. And I'm really offended by what you're saying. I'm a smoker. This used to be a free country.
When?
Gotcha. Yes, good point. But remember, our founding fathers grew tobacco. Relaxed them between stressful stints of genocide, witch burning, And you're so against raising taxes. Smokers pay more taxes than anyone. My grandfather smoked his whole life. He lived until he was 32. So what I'm saying is, why can't we encourage more smoking and use the money to pay for better healthcare and some cultural programs, bringing expressive dance and sun worship back to the inner cities?
Worrying about the inner city will ruin your academic career. And this woolly thinking is going to ruin your chances of getting anywhere with me tonight. The thing is, smoking is good because it lets people make a lot of money. But so is selectively culling the population. So what I'm proposing is a change in the proposition. Let people smoke, but make cigarettes much cheaper and force everyone to smoke. That way we weed out the weak, make a lot of money in tax, and keep our national heritage intact.
Line 2, you're on I Say, You Say.
I listen every time to your show. Really made me think about the world in a whole new way. I moved out of the city because it sucks. Now I live in a compound surrounded by barbed wire and shoot and kill anyone I don't recognize on my land. Just want to say thank you. That's some quality broadcasting.
Yeah, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better about myself. Have you got a question?
Yeah, I got corpses from 15 illegal immigrants in my yard. I killed them all myself with my bare hands. Could I get a tax break for all this unpaid work?
Good question. I would certainly hope so. Ask your accountant if you can register them as dependents. Then hide most of your net worth offshore.
Thank you, Cammy and Ariana Grande and Star Butterfly. Thank you, Kula Diamond. Final now, Kula Diamond see Death, see Paul Walker. Okay, Kula Diamonds, see Adolf Hitler. Okay, Star Butterfly, hey Kylian Mbappé, see Monon and Indala.
Okay, Star Butterfly and Kula Diamond.
Hey Team Soft, let go now. Okay, Star Butterfly. Okay, Star Butterfly. Hey Star Butterfly and Cammy see Captain Fortune versus Ruined Fortune now. Star Butterfly and Cammy. Okay, Star Butterfly, let go now. What this drive Ruined Fortune? Hey Captain Misfortune, fight now. What Kula Diamond? Okay, Ruined Fortune, death now, ha ha ha. What Kula Diamond, death now. Okay, Ruined Fortune died now. Sorry, Ruined Fortune, death now. Okay, Chul Kim. Thank you, Chul Kim, see death, Ruined Fortune. Thank you, Cammy C died, Ruined Fortune, and Death C Team US Gang, and Crazy Dave. Thank you, Cammy and Kula Diamond, and Ariana Grande, and Star Butterfly, ending C Crazy Dave.
Been dead for years now.
Oh, so sorry. I seemed all insensitive for a second there, possibly ruining my career. Would it help if I slept with you?
Probably not, dude, though. She wouldn't even notice. I mean, I get away with it all the time, even after I did it with her sister. Actually, our relationship is better than ever. The passion is amazing. It's like I'm a new...
Who is killing? Your unborn child plus protests continue outside the Zebra Bar Candy Company now for traffic and transit with Richard Byrne.
That's rightly